Hi everyone, it's Irene, and this is my video response to Marla H. Hi Marla. She tagged me, and this is a TMI Tag You're It, and let's get through this. I have a picture of me and my mom, and I'm going to go through these questions. There's about 50 of them, so I'll try to be brief and get right to them. The first question is, what are you wearing? I wear skirts and blouses. I'm most comfortable in skirts, and so I've been wearing them now for 5 years. Haven't put on a pair of pants in a very, very long time, and my husband likes it, and so it's just really easy to get around in a skirt. Ever been in love? Yes, my husband. We met on a blind date 24 years ago. We met on a Tuesday. 3 days later, on a Friday, I was engaged to him. And 24 years later, here we are. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yes. My boyfriend before my husband, I was with him for 4 years, and he was not very kind to me, so it was hard. How tall am I? I am 5'2". How much do I weigh? 120 pounds, 120, 124, but it fluctuates, but in that range. I used to be heavier, but I went through a new diet change due to early health problems when I was 30, and I had to change my diet around, and now I just eat vegetables and protein, and yep, so that's what I do. Eat very simple, and I feel like a rabbit most of the time because I eat a lot of salads. Any tattoos? No. Any piercings? Yes. At 3 months of age, my mom had my ears pierced. I was born in Brazil, São Paulo, Brazil, and her girlfriends there all did it when the little girls were young, and so it was just like the thing to do, and that's what my mom did. Number 8, one true pairing. I'm not quite sure of the question, but do you mean like peanut butter and jelly, Romeo and Juliet, or I just keep thinking my husband and I think we're a good pairing. Favorite show? I don't watch TV a lot, but I do watch The Voice, and the reason why I like The Voice is the judges' chairs are turned around, and the talent comes on, and they are judged before they're seen. So that's a great way to pick up on talent when you hear it and not see it for this particular show. Number 10, favorite bands. I like a lot of music, but I really enjoy Winona, Michael Bublé, Chris Bodie, Heather Headley, and Andrea Bocelli. These are just some of the few that I really enjoy listening to, and I go to them quite often. Number 11, something you miss. I miss my dad. My dad died about 9 years ago, and after his death, my family had separated and has now fallen apart. And so I really just miss my family, my brother and sister, and, my mom, of course. But, yeah, after his death, the family just came apart, and so it's just really sad. Favorite song? My favorite song, it has been for a very long time. When I came to America, I heard the song Over the Rainbow by Louis Armstrong, and I heard this song in, gosh, I don't even remember, but it's just it's a very good song, and I go to it all the time. I love the lyrics and what they stand for. It's just a beautiful, beautiful song. How old am I? I am 49, almost turning 50. What zodiac sign am I? I'm an Aries. Quality you look for in a partner. Kind, compassionate, thoughtful, and considerate. Favorite quote. I think there's quite a few out there, but I don't even know if this is a quote, but I love this. Pick wisely and treat kindly. So that just really has worked for me well, and so I always go to that, I guess. Favorite actor. Barbra Streisand. I just adore Barbra Streisand, the actor. Nothing outside that realm. I think she's awesome. One of my first movies I remember of her is Hello, Dolly, and On a Clear Day You Can See Forever are one of my all-time favorite movies. Favorite color. I love the blues, the pinks, and the creams, like the Marie Antoinette palette, really soft, pale pinks and blues and creams and the golds, and it's just such a pretty, soft hue of colors. Number 19, loud music or soft. Some music played loud is great, but I really go to soft music. Where do you go when you're sad? I don't go anywhere where I'm sad. It's what I do. When I find myself sad and kind of get in a depressed mode, I quickly go do something nice for someone or a group of people or someone. It makes me feel instantly better when I can do something for someone else. How long does it take for me to shower? Shower for about 5 minutes, but to get ready, shower, shampoo and shine, blow dry, get dressed, make the bed, clean the bathroom, I'm out of there, 30 minutes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Yeah, about 20-25 minutes. I get ready quite quickly. Ever been in a physical fight? Yes. When I came to America in grade school, we were picked on a lot. And we were picked on because we were Russian. And when we came to America back then in the 70s, Russians were not liked. And so, yep, we were picked on a lot. Not fun. Yeah, sad time. What's my turn on? My turn on is thoughtful, considerate, kind people. In men and in women. I think that's just really sexy when someone's really thoughtful, considerate, and they're kind. A turn off, I really get turned off by inconsiderate people. People who just think that the world revolves around them and them only. So that's a turn off right off the bat. I don't care how good looking they are or wealthy or whatever. That don't matter. Nothing says louder than, your walks of life, not your talks of life. So, yep. The reason I joined YouTube, well, since my dad's passing and losing my family members, I was dying for friendships. I have a couple friends, but they're not crafty friends, and they never understood why I craft or go crazy over Michael's or Joann's or a sale, why I would pass up jewelry for a gift card to Michael's. People who understand why we craft and go crazy over it. So I just wanted to be among my peers, and I take compliments or criticism from my peers much better than I would from someone who's a non-crafty person. And so, yeah, that's why I joined YouTube. I've been watching YouTube for several years, but just never got active till this past July. My fears. I have a deep fear of water, like swimming. Like, if the water's up to my ankle, I am drowning. I need my floaties on. Oh, yeah. And where this all started is I used to be a swimmer, went to summer camp. I fell asleep next to a pool. The boys were throwing girls in. They just saw me laying there. They didn't know I was sleeping and threw me into the deep end, and I almost drowned. And so, yeah, deep water. And I also hate ants. I'm not fear of them, but I hate them. I really don't like ants. I'm sorry. Don't like the ants. Last thing that made me cry. Well, the last thing that made me cry is right now on, I don't know if you've been hearing or following the story in Boston Children's Hospital. They have taken a young girl, her name is Justina Peltier, and they've kept her away from her parents, and they've done things to her, and it's just a huge story right now, and it's just so sad that in America, parents' rights have been taken away for something that is just so wrong. So I've been following this story, and each time I read it, it's just sad. Last time you said you loved someone. Oh, my husband in about a half hour ago. The meaning behind my YouTube name. Actually, my husband put it up. My name is Irina. It's a short for long version of Irene, and I'm always crafting, and I'm crafty this, crafty that. So he just put the two together. So yep, that's where I got my name, as my husband. Last book I read. I don't read anymore. Nursing school did me in. Real estate school did me in. Yep, I did all that. So much reading to do on those two subjects. Been there, done that. But I would like to read something that I read all the time. And this is from Mother Teresa. And this is what she wrote. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish and ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends, and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. And I've kept this with me for a very, very long time. I love Mother Teresa and what she stands for, and that's what I read all the time. Number 32, the book you're currently reading. I don't read anymore. I've read enough books in my lifetime. I'm good. Last show you watched. I watched The Voice a couple days ago. Last person you talked to. My husband, and then Marla H. Yep. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. My daughter. My daughter lives in Texas, San Antonio, and so we text each other all the time. Favorite food. If I could go back to those days where I could eat anything, my favorite thing to go to was pizza, tomato, basil, and cheese. I love basil, and so that would be my favorite go-to food. A place you want to visit. I want to visit all the towns and cities, countries, where all my favorite subbies are. That would be my favorite place to visit. Last place I was. Well, the last memorable place I was in Oregon this past weekend, and I saw Marla H for the first time. It was a very fun visit. Number 39, do you have a crush? Yes, I have a crush. My husband. Absolutely. Last time you kissed someone? My husband, a couple days ago before he took off for work. For the past 4 days, he's out of town for work. Last time you were insulted? I wouldn't know because I don't give those type of people any of my time. So, yeah, I don't get bothered by stuff like that. You know, sad life for them. Favorite flavor of sweet? Gosh, I love all kinds of candy, chocolate. My latest fetish thing was Tootsie Rolls. Now it's Lifesavers. Yeah, love it all. What instruments do you play? I don't play any instruments, but if you consider a glue gun an instrument, I play that thing every day, 24/7. Yes, I do. Favorite piece of jewelry? My favorite piece of jewelry is my wedding ring. Yep, love it. Last sport you played? Oh gosh, I don't play sports, but if you think chasing my teacup chihuahua around the patio is a sport, then I do that every day. Last song I sang? It was just on a couple hours ago. It's by Lynn Anderson, and it's called I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. I really love that song when it comes on, and I turn it up, and I love the lyrics, so look it up if you guys don't know it. Favorite chat-up line? Had me at hello, and that was my husband. And have I ever used it? No, because he married me, and I don't have to use it, and he uses it on me. I don't use it on him. I don't know if that makes sense, but yep. Last time you hung out with anyone? Last time I hung out with anyone was Marla in Oregon. That was a lot of fun. And number 50, who should answer these questions next? I'm going to be tagging Ruth Burr, Cynthia at Scrapbookworm1, Muriel of Mscooperscoop. She is my FCG. Hi, Muriel. And then Cheryl, Deli Girl, 1961. I would love to get to know these women much, much better, and then more questions answered would be great. Thanks, everyone. Hope everybody has a great evening. Bye-bye.